first day of our Stronger Body and Stronger Minds challenge. Today we're going to start off in a cross-leg position, and if you feel your knees are quite high, you might want to grab a cushion and place this under your hips. For it being the first day for me back into training, I'm feeling a little tight, and today I'm going to use a cushion. So any comfortable cross-leg position. We're going to start by lengthening our spine. And you can close your eyes here, or maybe even just soften your gaze. Working on your breath. First begin to notice how your air rises and falls within your body. Any areas of tension, taking notes, and maybe giving some gentle movements to these areas. Maybe rolling the head in gentle half circles. Maybe dropping one ear down to your shoulder to stretch the side of your neck. Rolling the shoulders, making sure they're released down from your ears. And then coming into the center, midline position, your shoulders above your hips and your head over your shoulders. And now begin to make your next breath a little deeper than your last. Feeling the air pushing into your abdomen, almost as though you're filling out a balloon, until the air moves to the rib cage to open up and out, until the air finally comes to the very top of your collarbones. And then releasing, exhaling, breathing out. Again, breathing in through your abdomen to the rib cage, all the way up to the very top of your collarbones. And noticing as you exhale, as you release, that the body begins to soften down. Breathing in, creating the space, and then breathing out, releasing. And on your next breath in, reaching your arms up overhead. And then as you breathe out, take the right hand down to your mat. Open your left shoulder, and you're going to reach that left arm up and over to the right. Trying to keep the hips in the center. You might have a tendency for that left hip to sneak up. Again, with your breath, breathing all the way into your body, almost as if you can feel the air pushing and expanding into that left side. Breathing out, release. See if you can find a little extra stretch. And then breathing in, gently coming up to the center, reaching the arms up overhead. And then as you breathe out, the left hand comes down to the left side of the mat, opening that right shoulder up. Stretch and reach that right arm, soften down to the left. And again, using your breath, push the air in to open that upper right side of your body. And breathe out, release, exhale. Breathing in, reach the arms up overhead. And then breathing out, you're going to take your left hand to the right knee. Take the right hand behind your body. Lengthen your spine as long and tall as you can. Breathe in here. And then as you breathe out, look behind your right shoulder. Come for a gentle twist. Breathing in, gently coming back to the center. Reach the arms up overhead. And then as you breathe out, you're going to twist around, taking the right hand to the left thigh. The left hand comes behind, lengthen your spine. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, looking behind your left shoulder, coming for a very gentle twist to the side. Breathing in, release, reaching the arms up overhead. And then this time you're going to breathe out, take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, and roll your shoulders back so you're opening up and expanding your chest here. Again, with your breath, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, take the right ear down to the right shoulder. Feeling a stretch to that left side of your neck, breathing in and breathing out. Release, exhale. Breathe in, gently take your head to the center, and then as you breathe out, gently releasing your left ear down to your left shoulder, feeling a nice stretch to that right side of your neck. And then breathing in, gently take the head back to the center, release the hands down. Give the shoulders a shake. This next transition is optional. You can come any way that's comfortable to the all four position, or breathe in, reach your hands up. And then as you breathe out, you're going to take the hands forward, walking them until you rock onto your knees. And then uncross the legs, or any way that's comfortable. If you have a pillow, you can take it to the side. We're going to position ourselves with our shoulders above our wrists and our hips above our knees. A nice hip width distance apart with the knees. We're going to breathe in and expand the air into our abdomen, allowing everything to release and relax. Take your gaze forwards. And then as you breathe out, tuck everything up and under, your chin towards your chest, your belly towards your spine, tucking the tailbone under. And then breathe in, allow the belly to expand, taking your gaze forwards. Next, tucking your toes under. As you breathe out, you're going to lift your knees and your hips gently up and back, coming to a downward facing dog. It doesn't matter here if your heels touch the ground or not. You can have a bend to your knees if you feel any pulling to the back of your knees or your calves, your hamstrings. You're going to check in with your feet. Make sure that the small toe, the pinky toe, is in line with the outside edges of your mat. Your fingertips nice and wide, as far apart as you can. Lengthening your spine. So if you maybe imagine ripping your mat in two. So you're going to push the feet back and push the arms forward. Softening the shoulders away from the ears and and rolling the inner part, the triceps, in towards your ears. Making any adjustments your body needs here, maybe pedaling out your feet. So bending one knee and sending the opposite heel down towards the mat. Nodding your head yes, shaking it no. If it's getting too much for you in the shoulders here, maybe coming down to your child's pose, whereby you just release the knees down to the mat, send the hips towards your heels and forehead towards the mat. Or if there is no pain or discomfort to your shoulders, you're going to remain in this downward facing dog. Remembering the breath, breathing in, expanding the air to your abdomen, to the rib cage. And then everyone coming back up to your downward dog. And then gently walking your hands up towards your feet. And you're just going to allow your body to completely release and relax here. Rippling and rolling the spine, making some micro movements to release. Again, if you have any tension to the back of your knees or the legs, bending the knees here. Maybe grabbing a hold of the opposite elbow with the opposite hand. Swaying your body side to side. Releasing the hands down to the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your abdomen onto your thighs. Using a full deep breath, breathe the air into your abdomen, almost as though you can feel the air pushing into your lower spine, all the way up to your collarbone. Creating that space, and as you breathe out, release. See if you can find some extra length to your spine, maybe straightening the knees a little bit if you can. And then releasing the hands down towards the mat. You're going to tuck your tailbone under. Gently roll the spine up. Stacking the mid-back on top of the lower, and the upper back on top of the mid, until you find your shoulders coming up over your hips, and your head up over your shoulders, giving them a roll around. And then walking to the front of your mat. Some people practice with the feet together in this pose. I recommend if you have any lower back problems, or if you find it more comfortable, to have a nice hip width distance apart, whatever is comfortable for your practice. Arms by your side, shoulders rounded to open up your chest. Breathing in, reach your arms up over your head, and gently lean your body back. And as you breathe out, you're going to dive your body down, hinging at the hips until the hands come down to the mat, and you can bend your knees as much as you need here. You're going to breathe in and come to your halfway lift to lengthen your spine, maybe taking your hands onto your thighs here. And then as you breathe out, soften and fold your body down. Breathe in, come to your halfway lift, and you're going to step your right leg back into your lunge. Push the right heel down to lengthen that right leg, and you're going to bend the left, pulling your chest forwards, and then sliding your left leg to your plank. As you breathe out, drop the knees down to your mat. You're going to take the weight forward, bending your elbows as you lower your chest and your chin down. Pulling and sliding your body through. Now as you breathe in, coming to your back bend, maybe to your mini cobra, maybe to your sphinx with the hands down. in the forearms. Pushing the small toe of the feet down into the mat. If that didn't go quite as smoothly as you imagined, don't worry, that transition is actually a lot more difficult than it looks, and it's a case of practice. So wherever you are in your back bend, you're going to take the hands under the shoulders, pushing the body up, and as you breathe out, you're going to send your hips down to your heels, tucking the toes, and then lift the hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Again, hip width distance apart, fingers spread wide, lengthen your spine. Reach your right leg up. And you're going to take the knee towards your nose and step it forwards. If it didn't quite make it wherever it lands, you're going to maybe grab a hold and give the leg a pull. Or come any way that has your right leg in front and your left behind. And you're going to step your left leg forwards to meet the right. Again, breathing in, coming to your halfway lift, wherever that might be. And then as you breathe out, soften and fold. Releasing from the stretched fingers to the mat, you're going to gently roll the body up as you breathe in. Reach the arms up over your head, gently lean your body back. And then as you breathe out, you're going to dive the body down, hinge at the hips. Again, take the hands down to the mat. Breathe in, come to your halfway lift. Breathe out, soften and fold. Breathe in, come to your halfway lift, and then this time you're going to step your left leg back. Push that left heel down, pull your chest forward as you bend that front knee. Slide your right leg back to your flank, and then you're going to drop down to your knees, breathing in. Bend the elbows glued into your side, lower your chest, your chin, breathing in, pushing up to your back bend, the pinky toe, the small toe pushing into the mat. And then breathing out, taking the hips down towards your heels. And then tucking the toes and lifting the hips all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. Reaching your left leg up. You're going to take the knee to your nose and step it through. Again, maybe grabbing a hold and giving it a pull if you need. Push the right heel back, pull the chest forwards. Or come any way with the left leg in front and the right behind. And then you're going to step the right leg forwards, breathe in, come to your halfway lift again, wherever that might be. And then breathe out, soften and fold your body into your thighs. Releasing the fingers to the mat. You're going to gently roll the body up. Breathing in, reaching the arms up over your head. And then breathe out. Take the hands together and into the center of your chest. Close your eyes here, or maybe just soften your gaze. Breathing in and breathing out. Release. Checking in with the beat of your heart against your hands. The rhythm of your breath. Feeling the rhythm of your own beat. Breathing in, release the hands, you're going to reach them up. Gently lean your body back, and then you're going to dive the body down as you breathe out. Take the hands down towards the feet. And then from here, you're going to gently walk your feet to your downward facing dog. Lower the knees down to the mat. You can keep the knees together for a traditional child's pose, or maybe, like myself, if your hips are feeling very tight, you might want to take them to the side to open up your hips. And then again, sinking the hips towards the heels. You can stretch your arms out in front and take the forehead to the mat. Or maybe if you want to rest the shoulders, you're going to take the hands towards your feet. Or alternatively, if the forehead seems to be a little bit away from the mat, you can take your hands together, one on top of the other, and rest your forehead down. Anyone with any knee problems, you can grab your pillow. If you feel that the hips are just quite a bit away from the mat here, place the pillow between your knees and your hips, and you can stack them up as high as you need, just to give a bit of support for the hips to release. Again, connecting with your breath. Breathe the air into your abdomen, feeling the air rising through your body, opening up the ribcage, opening up your chest at your collarbones. As you breathe out, as you release, feel your body softening down. Feeling the hips release to the heels, your spine releasing, elongating. Your forehead releasing into your mat, maybe to your hands. Closing your eyes, and maybe softening your gaze. Bringing your attention, your awareness inside. Any areas of tension you might be feeling. Think about breathing air deep inside your body to expand and create the space, and breathe out, release. Exhale. 3 more full breaths, all the way in. Releasing all the way out. And on your next breath in, gently take your body forwards to the all-four position. Maybe just readjusting the position of your hips, of your shoulders. Breathing in, allow everything to release. The belly expands, take your gaze forwards. And then breathing out, tuck everything up and under. And then come to your neutral spine. And come into a cross-leg position. Closing your eyes again, or maybe softening your gaze. Maybe using the hands to help you lengthen your spine, maybe placing the pillow under your hips. And again, connecting with your breath. Appreciating the calmness, the stillness within your body, within your mind. And then taking the palms together towards the center of your chest. And thanking yourself for dedicating this time to your practice and to yourself. Take a bow down to yourself. And because this is more than just the physical changes we'll be seeing to our body, it may be a good idea if you want to jot down any thoughts, epiphanies, inspiration that came to you into a notepad. For myself, I certainly started off with this being my first official practice since having my abscess and all the tension that has came with it. Before the practice, I was definitely feeling uninspired, I was feeling low on energy, I wasn't feeling very confident about being in front of the camera and doing this. I was thinking, I wish I was more in shape, I wish I was more flexible, I wish I was in less pain. So certainly after the practice, I would change that and write down that now I'm feeling very proud of myself for finally taking the first step and starting the practice, which has been a long time coming. There's usually more excuses to find not to do things than to actually do it, but I definitely feel a lot more inspired. I'm ready for day 2 tomorrow, and I'm very happy that you are all joining in this at home. And it is completely optional, but I do encourage you to keep a diary of your thoughts and your feelings and any inspiration that might come to you and hopefully come to you from joining in. See you guys tomorrow for day 2.